So hello everyone,
Hello.
welcome to the new day and new vlog. Today we have with us our beloved Muntasir, and we thought that today we'll discuss about our psychology short report 4 task. We have submitted it in the previous week, I think in this week only.
In this week, last Thursday.
Last Thursday was the deadline.
Correct.
And we submitted it. And the topic, if we start, then what is the topic?
The topic name is growth mindset.
Correct. And in that, first we had to define that what is growth mindset and how like it helps us to improve our quality of life
in our daily life.
in our daily
Social
life.
Yeah.
So I think this was one of the first questions that we had to answer.
Correct.
And the second thing was we had to summarize the second paragraph in which we have to pick a research or a journal. Now, one of the things that happened, if Muntasir can explain better about his experience.
About what happened was I found a research paper and made it summarized and then put it down.
Yeah.
And when I tried to put the reference, then I realized, oh, this is actually early view.
Yeah.
So what happens with early view is early view journal hasn't been published yet. They have published in the website, but there is also a printed version as well. But for the early views, there is no printed version, so you don't know the page number, or reference number, other things.
Or the volume number.
Correct. The volume number is also unknown.
Yeah.
So that's why for early view as well, there are some rules that you can follow while putting a reference as an early view.
Yeah.
But I was quite not sure.
Yeah.
So what I did was I found another article and put it down.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is actually double work, but I did it anyway.
Yeah, so that can happen because we have to pick a journal or a research article, and the important thing is we check the date as well, that it should be recently published, and it should be related to growth mindset, and also it should be an experimental study. So I think if we just summarize about the second paragraph, what we have to do in that.
For the second paragraph is pretty much straightforward like the other psychological report.
Yeah.
The first at first you have to find the article, and then you have to summarize in one paragraph like what is the topic, what is the main focus of the article, then one of the main findings that actually focuses on the article topic, and then some pros and cons like what there are some unanswered question like why still is this answer unanswered, and what do you think can be improved in further way.
Yeah, correct.
So this kind of points.
Yeah, so pattern is kind of similar to other reports, but the thing is topic changes.
Correct.
Like in some report we have to write about sleep or some other psychology, cognitive psychology related topics, and in this it was about growth mindset. So as he said, we have to obviously first summarize it. How is it related to growth mindset? Second thing, there should be, I think it's always good to have an experimental study, so that we also put the reference or the how many people the study was conducted, and then we have to summarize it, and then there was an unanswered question that we have to answer, and also what can be I think future work that can be done to that. And if we talk about the first paragraph, then I think the question differs, because sometimes it's like you have to, like in the case of sleep, I think we have to it was a quite specific question, right?
So what is sleep, dream, consciousness, something like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes the question differs.
So I think the first paragraph differs, but the second thing where we have to find a journal, and if it's from the year 2020 and afterwards.
For now it is from the year 2020 to afterwards.
Yeah.
It really last 3 years. Now it is 4 years.
Yeah.
So what happens is when you search using the year filter, you will find many articles, but a lot of them are early view because they are quite recent.
Yeah.
So be careful about that as well.
And as he raised this topic, so I would mention this thing that in OLED, one of the link is given where you can go. You can just put the filters that you want journal, you want from this year to this year. To be on the safe side, we sometimes put it 2021 and afterwards, so that we just keep to the recent articles, because I think this thing also matters, because the font sizes gets checked.
Yeah,
and I think
as well also you can filter out by subjects.
Yeah.
So for sometimes I filter out by psychologists just to make sure that I am putting the relevant psychological papers.
Yeah. And then obviously you can put various filters, and then you will get the result which are related to the particular topic. And also one of the points, since we got the evaluations for some of the reports, I think apart from the font size, the thing that he mentioned is that early view or your article should be well published,
Yeah,
and you have to pick that.
you can put the early view article as well. That's
Yeah.
no problem. But
Yeah.
for that, it's actually called in press.
Yeah.
So for that, we have to follow another pattern.
Yeah.
For example, writing in press in bracket and following reference number maybe on volume number and
Yeah.
page number as 0000.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. So I think that we should take care of while selecting the particular article, because on that is the basis for our report. And then when we submit, I think these are the points which gets also checked. The font size. I think in one of the reviews it was mentioned that you should use fully justified margins. And also one of the things that we got in the review was that the page number or the volume should not be in italics.
Correct.
It should be in the normal size, because it happened that since the journal name is usually in the italic font, and the following volume number or the page number was also in italic, so it was mentioned in the review. Although I think no points were deducted for it, but to be on the safe side, it was highlighted by the
Actually,
professor.
The professor has given us quite some PDF.
Yeah.
Follow those references and
Yeah.
follow that pattern.
Yeah.
That's the safest approach.
Yeah. So I would say that if you take this course, then you can go to the OLET, and there you can find the material as well, because professor uploads that and you can check it. So that's it for this our psychology short report 4 task. And I hope you get some information, some idea, and rest like, comment, share, subscribe. It doesn't take much time. Bye bye. Ciao ciao. Namaste.
Assalamu alaikum.
Chalo. See you in new day, new vlog.